everyone, welcome back to Pixie Woo. I recently had the pleasure of going to one of the M.A.C events where I got to meet Kelly Osbourne and Sharon Osbourne and got to see their new products. So I thought I really liked them. I'm going to do a video of, I don't know which to do because Sharon's palette is far more me and far more those sorts of tones that bring out green eyes and blue eyes. I'm going to cough. I've got a bit of a cold, as you can probably hear. So I really love that palette, whereas Kelly's is a bit more quirky. It's got like a purple in there, a lilac in there. So I think I'm going to use a bit of Kelly's eyeshadows to show you. I actually bought a few of Kelly's bits. I also bought her brow palette because I thought I was really interested in that. And I bought her two lipsticks, which I then, with my friends that I took with me, I took two of my friends and we all got back to London before we went out later because we were going out for dinner. We all put loads of this on. And we're like, let's put the lipstick on, it's so nice. We walked outside and it's been really, really sunny, so it was really bright and just all laughed at each other because it came out so strong, it was ridiculous. We looked like, oh, we just looked hilarious. So use that sparingly. Is my key to you all. So I'm going to use a few of those products and create a look that I think I'm going to do Kelly, but it may be more Sharon on the way because I really like how Sharon's makeup is. And one of my really close friends, Neil Young, does Sharon's makeup and he is just the most fantastic makeup artist. And we worked together at M.A.C for years and I love him to pieces and I got to see him. So that's really the main reason I went to the event because I really wanted to catch up with Neil because he's awesome and I'm going to put his Instagram in the video so you can follow him and give him some love because he's brilliant, brilliant. Right, let me get on. I love to see friends that I've worked with doing really, really well, and I love that he does Sharon and she seemed really lovely, and actually Kelly seemed really lovely. You know, when you see people and you're like, oh my god, they are really nice, and I think the media sometimes puts them in bad light. Not bad light, but I don't know, you know what I mean. But they were really, really lovely, I can say that. So, start off with, I'm going to use M.A.C Face and Body. I'm loving this foundation at the moment and loads of people have been on my Instagram have been saying to me, what have you got on your skin, it looks lovely. I've started using Face and Body and since then everyone's commented saying my skin looks good. So I am going to do an updated my makeup at the moment which will come in a few videos time. I'm such a rambler today. It's because I'm really excited to do this video. So I actually always carry two Face and Bodies with me, or two different foundations depending on what. This one is Face and Body in C6 and I also bring an N3. Now the reason being is I quite often use a bit of fake tan and never know what colour I'm going to be, so I always tend to mix them because I don't think that anyone is completely C and anyone is completely N, which is neutral and cool. I don't think anyone is, so I like to mix them together and make my own tone. Right, I'm going to use a buffing brush. I take a Real Techniques buffing brush and I just mix them on my hands, just work that into the skin. So you can see my face is quite orangely tanned at the moment. Sorry for my rings making noise. I just got a phone call to say that my wedding ring's done, so I can go and pick it up. That's exciting. Because if you didn't know, I lost some diamond, a diamond in it. Being dramatic by saying some. So I have to go and replace it. I'm then going to take a little bit of MAC Moisturecover. I'm going to run that under my eyes. As you can see, I've put my fake tan on, so I'm quite a bit browner than Kelly is. A little bit under my eyes, a little bit on my blemishes. I've got a few at the moment. And then I'm going to take, what one is this? It's been rubbed off. A deluxe crease brush and just work that in. I always think this one is the domed shadow brush, which I always want to call the doomed shadow brush for some reason. And then I was saying to Sam, we should bring out a limited edition Halloween set of brushes and it could be like the doomed shadow brush, and I don't know what other names we'd call them. If you can think of names, let me know. So in Kelly's collection, she's brought out this Morning Mr. Magpie brow duo. I can't open it. What's wrong with me? Morning Mr. Magpie Brow Duo. Now, the blonde one in it has like a shimmer through it and it looks quite warm. So I'm a bit concerned by it, but I'm going to try it because I can't judge until I've tried it. Might be amazing. Sometimes you are really shocked when things are, you don't expect them to be, and they are amazing. It's not bad at all, you know. But it will look different in the camera because sometimes the camera picks up more red. So we will see. It might look quite red in the camera, but actually here, it's not so bad. Little bit warm for me, I would say. Do you know what I'll do? I'll do one half of my face as Kelly and one half as Sharon, and then you get to see the whole collection, and I just won't go out in it. Right, it comes with a darker brow shadow too, so I'm going to... It's quite dark. I'm going to run a little bit of that under the brow, just to get a good shape. So here I've got a M.A.C Chromagraphic Pencil in NC 15 to NW 20. I'm just going to run a little bit of that just through here where my brow bone isn't that sharp. It was really nice to see Sharon and Kelly talk on stage because, and it was a really intimate, there was only about 30 people there, because obviously Sam and I do a lot of talks on stage. It was really nice to see how the kind of family duo worked, and I really enjoyed seeing how they interacted with each other, and it kind of made me get why people like to see Sam and I on stage together and how the interaction happens of families, and I really enjoyed it. You know, when you think I don't know how to answer that and the other one just steps in for you. It's nice. A bit of the concealer under the eyes so that they match. I'm going to put in a couple of pictures of when I met Kelly and Sharon, which I'll insert now. So do excuse how shiny we all look. It was hotter than the sun in the room that they put us in. Right, let's start with Kelly palette. Gorgeous. Right, I am going to take the kind of mauvey taupey colour all over the eye. I'm then going to take the really high violet one. I'm going to run that really under the eye. Then using the same brush that I used before, a little bit of that just around the edge of the eyeshadow. So it just has a little violet kind of finish to it. I'm then going to take a little bit of M.A.C Smoulder, which they said they put in for Aussie. And this is in Kelly's collection, and I'm going to run that inside the waterline. Try and get that both top and bottom. And then an angle brush with a bit of the really dark purple on. I'm going to run that as close to that line as we can get it. So almost, if you can, pull the eye down and push it over the top of what we've already, the Smoulder. So it kind of goes into the lash, the bottom lash line as well. And then I'm going to take a little bit of the silvery one, and I'm just going to push that right in the middle of the eye so it reflects a bit there. Then take yourself a black gel liner, or you can use your Smoulder if you prefer on an angle brush. I've got Blacktracks, and I'm going to use that with a fine liner brush. Now I know in Kelly's collection she brought out like a pen, and it's really, really thick, so you can't use it. I think, well, you can tell me different if you love it, because you might do. I'm just going to put a bit of that from the pencil. And where's my angle brush gone? Then what I am going to do is take the purple from here, push that over the top, just to thicken that and put that right in that corner. She goes quite full in that very corner. That is a really lovely palette, I have to say. Makes my eyes look really green as well because of the purple in it. A little bit of mascara. I'm going to use Extended Play. Oh, lost an eyelash. Gutted. Never mind. Lovely. I'll come back and put some lashes on there, I think, at the end. Right, Sharon, let's get you sorted. I don't know which to start with. I'm going to see how strong this one is because I might just take that through the brow bone. So this is the lightest colour in the palette. Can I just say, I think this palette is great for everyone. So black, white, everyone. I think it's brilliant. Let's go this one first. I'm going to run that all over the lid. I'm then going to take a little bit of this one here, which is, I think, a slightly darker colour, and just run that through the socket a bit, but in this outer corner in a V more. I think this is my favourite of the two palettes. I just love it. It's so wearable. I'm then going to take the darkest colour. I'm going to push that along the edge. So rather than make it too angled or too defined with a harder brush, just using a soft brush to start off with. And then a clean angle brush, just to sharpen that edge and also to run that under the eye. I'm going to go right the way under the eye for this as well. A little bit of the front of the eye. Just softly done. Then take some lash curlers, because that's one thing Sharon said she couldn't be without her lash curlers. And Neil said that she's so meticulous that she has to do her own, because she knows exactly how she likes them, and I don't blame her. Right, lash curlers, bit of mascara. I use the same mascara as I used on the other side. I'm then going to take some lashes. I'm pretty sure if Sharon was to wear lashes, she'd wear the individual. I'm going to put a strip on Kelly, and these ones are 36. Right, and then we'll go back to the skin, and they've brought back the, what are they called? Mineralized Skinfinish, but they're the duo ones. I've got a duo one here from way back. I'm going to use a buffing brush. I'm just taking the actual powder and buffing that into the skin first. The key with this is not to use a too big a brush, because you want to use half and half. So that's just going to take the shine off the skin but leave a little bit of one. A little bit of a glow. Then I'm going to use the same brush with the highlighter bit. So it's going to go on the cheekbones. Now, I didn't buy the blushes that came with the collection because they were a bit, they weren't really so much, they were quite light. So I'm going to use a little bit of Well Dressed. God, my throat. I'm using the same brush again on Kelly. I'm going to use a little bit of Taupe. I don't know if they do anymore. On Sharon. You can swap it for Harmony. Then lastly for the lips, I only bought Kelly's lipsticks because Sharon's were just lip glosses, although I have brought Prrr in to use. I'm going to take a little bit of Stripdown, just on Sharon's side. And this is the lipstick that me and my friends put on and then were like, what? It's super strong and very, very blue. Right, let me take a little bit of Prrr over the top of this side. On Sharon's side, I know she did bring out a cranberry lip liner again. I bet that will look gorgeous with this eye. One I've chosen is a bit light actually. So there you see the Kelly, Sharon, Kelly, Sharon, the MAC collection, Kelly and Sharon, and the products are beautiful, really, really beautiful. Don't mind the brows, bit heavy for me in colour, and the other one was a little bit warm for me, but other than that, I think it's all very, very beautiful. Hope you've enjoyed it, guys. Have a lovely day, evening, whatever you are doing. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and let me know what videos you'd like us to do. I am going to do my everyday makeup. That's to come. There's a few videos that I've got in the pipeline, so they will be to come. It's just going to take me a little while. And take care. Love you all lots. Thanks so much for supporting us. Bye.